Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning in again. I hope you're all doing good. Do not be fooled by the sunshine. It has been raining all day and these trails are sloppy. So I'm out on the Marin Gestalt, freshly customised with the new Wheeltop GeX group set. So we have the rear mech, we have the shifters, and then we have the disc brakes. So disc brakes, very pimped. They're carbon ceramic pads, got ceramic pistons, so I'm expecting some awesome stopping power. These shifters are the same as the road version, so very ergonomic, very comfortable, actually very sleek and thin in their design. So today is a test ride. We're going to check out, do the brakes work, do the gears work, is there any skipping, am I going to drop a chain? What's going to happen when I ride through a massive muddy puddle? Is it just going to short out and stop working? I mean, I don't expect that it will. And can the Wheeltop GeX compete with SRAM, Shimano and those big name brands? In all honesty, I think yes, it can. Oh, I did actually say in my last video that you can use this potentially as a 2x. I was corrected by Wheeltop. You cannot pair this with the road front derailleur. So this is only available as a 1x. I reckon they're going to change their mind though, because I've got 1, 2, 3, because we have 3 buttons here and we only need 2 of them to change gear. What's the deal? Is it any good? Is it worth buying? I mean, because it's dead cheap, £500. Anyway, let's go see. As I stand here in a very muddy trail, I just had a thought, right? Like, we want to know, like, will this stuff work if it's submerged? Like, so normally I wouldn't lie my bike down on the drive side, but this is for science. So let's get this really wet and let's see if it still works. Obviously, I'm not going to advise people to go out and just try that, but look, there we go. And it's working absolutely fine. I mean, I suppose the test is over time. Like, will the water like soak into all the electrics? Will it suddenly stop working on this ride? Or is it actually fully waterproofed? That didn't really seem to phase it at all. So we're just going to carry on. I mean, what a sloppy day. So I was just about to ride down this trail here, but apparently there's loads of fallen trees and gates and whatnot across it. Sure, I think we're just going to go down this one and see where it leads. Aside from this group set, I'm lost for words. I can't speak. You say, oh, I love gravel. Look at this, is like, oh, it's so flowy and nice. It's not fast, it's slippy, it's bumpy, it's full of like massive twigs because the farmers have just cut all the hedges and they're flying through my spokes. Honestly, I love it. Here we go, so we just got, so a bit of tree has snapped off in the rear mech, and let's see if it stops it working. We've submerged it. I'm going to abuse it a little bit more down here. I can see fallen trees. It's going to be a whole load of crap this is going to get hit by. Maybe a few rocks. Anyway, I just stopped to quickly tell you, surprise, surprise, I love gravel. Right, onwards. Oh, I've gone from like massively enjoying it to feeling like, oh my God, I'm going to die. Check this out. Look, this is what we're riding down. So we have like slippery, slick, rocky, mossy, slick, 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 sketchy, sketchy, sketchy. It's just rocky and sketchy. I came pinning around the corner and Noakes was full drift, had no traction, nearly ended up in that field right there. Oh, and now honestly, just walking down here, I feel like I'm going to slip over. There's nothing wrong with the occasional hiker bike. No chain dropping, no, all working spot on. Oh look, there we go. This is actually quite convenient. You know, look, we have another little stream. We're going to lay this down again. Obviously, submerging your wireless rear mech is not a good idea. I wouldn't recommend doing it, but for the sake of science, is it going to work? Is it going to short out? Is it going to break? Well, so far the answer to that is a resounding no. It's going to be completely fine. I mean, I'm currently riding along, shifting gears with a rear mech that I just submerged in the stream, and it's perfect. The gear shifting on this really is immaculate. So I have it set up as a 12 speed. Like I say, it can be anything from a 3 up to a 14 speed. Gear shifting, crisp, clean, spot on, no jumping. My chain's nice and tight the whole way. So I've just ridden it down a really rocky bridleway, no chain drop. There's no real chain slap actually. Like, it's very, very, very tough. No chain rub, no chain slap, no chain dropping on really bumpy stuff, so that's a good thing. I did fully submerge it, the gears still work. I mean, the real test of that is over time. Like, you know, like you're not going to be riding in a lake for a substantial amount of time. You're going to be like in and out, and that's what I kind of did. I laid the bike down, got it out again, and then rode off and shifted, and it's all perfectly fine. There's a little bit of water you can still see in here, underneath this sticker, but it doesn't affect the operation of the gears, because look, we have absolutely perfect shifting. I'm dead impressed, you know, I really am. See, I've just put GRX 12 speed on my like posh carbon like gravel bike, and now I'm thinking, I mean, is this better? I mean, wireless is better than wired, right? I was always against having wireless or electronic gears on a gravel bike because part of gravel is you just get to go and explore and you don't have to stop and charge things. That's why I don't really ride with a cycle computer. I just like to enjoy riding. But then when you have like wireless gears or electronic gears, you need to charge that up, right? And for me, it kind of takes away from that naturalness of gravel. But considering how good this shifts and how little you have to charge it, like I could go on a week-long trip with this on one charge. I think it has like 20,000 gear operations before you need to charge it again, which is a ridiculous amount. And what I could do is, whilst travelling, I could always charge this off a USB power bank. I don't know whether I get a full charge out of it or not, but you get my point, right? I think what I'm actually saying then is that I do prefer this to Shimano. Like, I like the Shimano GRX, I really do. And this isn't me saying it's bad. Like, I don't think SRAM's bad. I just think this is just as good. To get the same equivalent of that, of SRAM, it's going to cost you a lot more than it would be to buy this. But it works just as well. Basically, I'd rather tell you guys to use something that's just as good but more affordable. Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't need to buy the most expensive parts. If you want to have the most expensive parts, buy them. But if you want something that functions as well as the more expensive stuff, but it doesn't have the same price tag, I think it's going to take, like, you know, like a large bike brand. Like if you see these stocked on, I don't know, every Marin bike, right? People will believe in it a bit more. But to set up, to install, really easy. The brakes work amazing, actually, by the way. I've had to like wear them in slightly, but now they're like worn in. Oh, beautiful. The gears work, the clutch works, the brakes work. It's affordable. It doesn't weigh a ton. It weighs about the same as its SRAM counterpart. I'm struggling to find bad things about it. I mean, unless I wake up tomorrow and the gears don't work because they've been waterlogged, but then you're gonna have to wait for a future vlog for that. But for now, it's getting two very enthusiastic, I can't put two hands up, but two very enthusiastic thumbs up. I rate it, I really do. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna go enjoy some more of this gorgeous countryside before the school run. Any questions about the Wheeltop GeX gravel group set, let me know down in the comments. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye.